So the U.S. Department of Justice has issued subpoenas to New York Attorney General Letitcia James and opened a federal grand jury investigation into whether she may have violated civil rights in her legal pursuits. The probe centers around whether AG James improperly deprived President Trump, or possibly the NRA, of their constitutional rights in her civil fraud actions. One subpoena relates to her high-profile 2022 civil fraud lawsuit against Trump's business empire, which resulted in a judgment exceeding $350 million and remains under appeal. If you remember, that particular case was where Letitcia James and the judge thought that they could value Trump's properties better than he could. Another subpoena concerns her civil suit against the National Rifle Association, where executives were found liable for financial mismanagement. In addition, the DOJ is separately investigating James over allegations of mortgage fraud involving false claims on loan paperwork, a probe James denies as politically driven. She filled out on her loan paperwork that she owned a 4-unit property, and it turned out to be a 5-unit property. That's just one example of her mortgage fraud. Kind of like Adam Schiff and his mortgage fraud. It's pretty clear cut if all this stuff is true. James and her attorney, Abby Lowell, decry the investigation as dangerous politicization of justice and liken it to a campaign of retaliation, as if the cases against Trump were not political and the timing was obvious and it had to do with trying to keep him from being president. Legal experts warn this level of federal inquiry into a sitting state attorney general, especially for actions taken in her official capacity, is highly unusual and alarming. So were all the cases against Trump. Let me know what you think.